This morning we are having breakfast at Kona Cafe.
At the Polynesian Village Resorts.
We have a few minutes, so we're just getting prepared for that. And we taking a look around the Polynesian Resort. A lot of Stitch focused merchandise.
Yeah.
A lot of Moana focused merchandise as well. And just a lot of great Polynesian vibes as a whole. The whole island setup is fantastic. Uh, we are going to be doing a bit of a monorail food crawl today. So we're starting at Kona, and then we are going to Steakhouse 71 for lunch, and then looking into
Coming back, going to Wailulu.
So we'll let you know how it goes, and come join us. We started our day going to parking and transportation services. This is where if you were going to go to Magic Kingdom, you go to that parking lot and then you follow the crowd up to the monorails and ferries and all of those other options. This is your transportation hub, so you can get to Magic Kingdom, but you can also get to other locations from here as well. We came first thing in the morning. Everybody starts heading to the regular monorail. If you head to the resort hotels, you can head to, first up, Polynesian. Upstairs, when you get off of the monorail, Kona and Ohana will be available. We went to Kona on this occasion, and you can see when you come in, there's a hidden Mickey right there up at the top.
We ordered the Jeffries French press coffee. I found it to be quite tasty. It smelled wonderful, had a nutty flavor to it, and I also got the Lilikoi juice, which is actually the pog juice, which is pineapple, orange, and guava juice. I'm not a fan of the guava, it wasn't for me. I give the coffee a 4 out of 5, and the Lilikoi juice 3 out of 5.
For my breakfast, I had the plant-based Loco Moco. This has the plant-based egg and plant-based sausage in it over the top of rice with a little bit of sauce. So you can have a Loco Moco yourself, whether you are vegan or vegetarian as well. I could have gotten real egg. I went with plant-based to try it.
I went for the lemon blueberry seasonal pancakes with a side of sausage. The pancakes were enormous and fluffy. There was a beautiful lemon glaze poured on top and blueberry compote. They were very tasty, very, very sweet, and smelled amazing. The sausage was okay, but not my favorite thing. I really wish I'd gotten the spiced ham instead. But all in all, 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, and I would say that the lemon glaze flavor gives a nice brightness, slight tartness to it. Blueberry compote complements, it adds a little bit of sweetness as well. Good as is with these elements. You could further elevate it with maple syrup if you wanted to,
No.
but you don't need to. And the strawberry compote is also fantastic. The server warns people they will literally drink it straight, that it's so good. Solid choice, very filling. I gave it a 4.25 out of 5.
It's incredibly sweet.
I had never had a Loco Moco of any type before. This was better than I expected. The plant-based egg, I'm guessing probably just, came out very well. Way better and more flavorful than any attempts that I have made with trying to cook it at home. Spice levels not high, and it has no kicks to it really, but it is tasty. It comes with a little bottle of Tabasco that you can use to add some heat. Brings it closer to 3 or 4 on a spice scale of 10, I would say. Not the most filling thing. If you would like a bigger breakfast, try something else perhaps if you're not vegan. But overall, I would give this a 4 out of 5. I found it to be rather tasty. and something unique, and particularly themed to this resort and to this establishment. As for my drinks, the coffee, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. It is your typical Kona coffee. The French press helps to extract a lot of the great flavors out of it. And for me, the Pog Juice, 4.75 out of 5. I enjoy all of those flavors greatly, so I did not have any problems with it at all. And I would gladly drink a whole gallon of this if it was provided to me. So, what would you say your thoughts are on the Polynesian Resort?
I really enjoyed the resort. I thought it was really beautiful, and the island vibes were immaculate. Everything's very warm and inviting. I personally did all the Stitch representation around the resort. Um, yeah, if I had a chance, I would absolutely stay at the Polynesian.
Yeah, I really like all the greenery. You can see the lighting effects here that they've got. They've got a lot of water that's outside in the
Just
outside.
everywhere around. I mean,
Yeah.
when you're walking in, there's water features everywhere. It's really a gorgeous resort.
Yeah, very enjoyable. I would say that's probably on our short list of resorts that we probably want to stay at next.
Absolutely, it's definitely been on my on my list for a long time. Um, yeah, it smelled really wonderful too.
It was our first time visiting, and I think we kind of wanted to stay there before, and it's, you know, a bit pricey. It
Yeah,
can be at
yeah.
least,
But I
but
think
you
you get
certainly
what you
get what you
pay
pay for. Yeah,
Absolutely.
totally. From Polynesian, the next stop when you take the monorail is going to be security. You're going to have to go through security every time you get on the monorails, just as you would near the parks. You'll also have to do so around the resorts as well. So please bear in mind that this is for your safety, it's for other guests' safety. Transportation and security all has to do with making sure everybody has a great time and nobody's trying to bring in something that everyone knows they should not be doing. So just try to be patient. If they need to wand you down, they'll wand you down. It'll only take you a second, and then you'll be right there getting on to where you want to go. As for being on the monorail itself, moving from Polynesian to the Grand Floridian as our next stop on the resort monorail is a pretty short ride. I am going to guess somewhere between 45 seconds to a minute, maybe 2 minutes max. It's really not that far. You could walk it if you really wanted to. There is a pathway that goes around each one of the resort hotels and around the lake that's around Magic Kingdom. You could walk to Magic Kingdom if you want from any of these hotels that are on this line as well. But it does get you out of the heat for a little while, and you won't have to walk through that heat, particularly when you're talking about summer, which spring and fall in Florida, if you are not aware, particularly in Central and South Florida, will also feel like summer. Winter may feel like summer to you as well. So make sure that you not only keep yourself hydrated, that you are using sun protection, but that you are also giving yourself a break from being in the heat as well. So the monorails can be great even just for that bit. So then we arrive at the Grand Floridian. What were your thoughts?
I'd never been to the Grand Floridian before. I really wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. When you walk in, it is grand. It's very beautiful, very posh, very upscale, well lit.
One might even say elegant.
Elegant. It is quite a beautiful place, even with all the construction going on. It still makes an impression.
Yeah, I, as you can see here, think that the construction going on right there is going to be for a little bar lobby
No
area.
lounge thing,
Yeah. So I think that'll help add to the relaxation vibes of it.
And the charm.
Yeah, I mean, it is the Grand Floridian, right? So you are certainly able to see that there is grand, but there's also many elements of Florida in there, which is a resort destination. It's a vacation station. You come here
bright,
to relax and have a
well-lit,
good time.
and
Yeah.
it's, you know,
There's a fun, elegant staircase. Makes you feel as if you are royalty as you descend. Nice and wide. Lots of bright colors. Lots of ornate decorations.
I think that carpeting is going to be removed. I think it's been there for a while, but once they changed the carpeting in the lobby, I think it's probably going to be changed too. I'm not sure about that.
I guess we'll have to wait and find out, but it certainly is a place probably a little bit too posh for what I would be looking for.
Right. I mean, it lacks the funky element that I really like at Polynesian or like where we stayed, which was French Quarter. But yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful resort. If you walk the grounds, it's quite well maintained and just gorgeous.
Now, there are a couple of places that you can shop at the Grand Floridian, things that you can do there. I think that the thing that I was most impressed with upstairs is that you have the
Basin.
Yes.
And I was very surprised by the actual affordability of Basin. I expected to go in there and see just really high price points on everything, and I'm a person who buys a lot of bath salts and bombs, and I was surprised and pleased. I think it's a great place to go that has great variety of different scents and different types of things like soaps and whatnot, and yeah, it's definitely on our go-to for Christmas.
Yeah, I think there's a nice blend of some sweet-smelling things, floral-smelling things. They had, what was it, soap? Is the Pink Pony Club?
Yeah.
So there's some whimsy there as well. It's got a number of things that you would find at any kind of Bath and Body Works type of place, but it also has some, distinctly Disney touches to it as well.
And the interesting features is that you can walk in and actually wash your hands with sample soap. It's a lovely little store.
Yeah, it gives you a nice opportunity to see how much you would like it, or if you are going to get it as a gift for somebody, which you could get year-round. But I think particularly as we get closer to Christmas, more and more people are really going to be flocking to this place because it is more affordable than you would expect.
Yeah, I was surprised.
So I think that it was rather delightful.
For sure.
And then from Grand Floridian, we have our next stop at the Contemporary. What did you think about Contemporary, baby?
It's fresh and it's vibrant, with a hint of sophistication. I love the Mary Blair artwork, and but I love The Incredibles too, so it's definitely on our resort stay list. And it's really cool thing that the monorail runs through the resort. It's sitting on Bay Lake, so the grounds around the resort feel open and airy. And it's just got a really chill vibe to it, honestly.
Yeah, I have ridden that resort monorail many times, ever since I was a kid even, and we just try to travel through if the other monorail was full. So I've been through Contemporary several times and never actually stopped in before to come and check the place out, and I really enjoyed it, especially since the remodel that they've done. It feels a little bit more vibrant. It feels a little bit more exciting, like there's a bit more going on, and I gotta say the Mary Blair art really adds a nice touch.
Yeah,
So
you can see it like on different videos or pictures that we've seen, but to be right up close to it, it's a little bit different. It's very, very beautiful.
yeah, I mean, there's contemporary architecture involved. There's some contemporary art. And now with Incredibles theming, there's a bit more of a contemporary Disney feel to it, but still some of the classic with the Mary Blair involved there as well. So I think that might be at the top of our wish list right now, perhaps.
I think so.
Yeah, very excited about possibly staying at the Contemporary. Our next stop then was going to be at the Contemporary, where we were having lunch at Steakhouse 71. For our anniversary, they brought us out a little glass of bubbly. I'm guessing probably Prosecco, and then the onion ring.
For an appetizer, we decided to share an order of the Steakhouse 71 onion rings, and wow, the onion rings were perfect. The batter was light, and the onions were sliced thick, and the dipping sauce was amazing. These were a 5 out of 5. I would totally recommend. What did you think of them?
Yes, also agreed. Dazzler got some Peko crumbs on there. Quite delicious.
Alright, for my entree, I chose the Stack Burger, which is a blend of beef and pork belly with American cheese, lemon aioli, red onions, and house-made pickles on a brioche bun. The patties were absolutely seasoned perfectly. It was quite a tasty burger. One detractor from that is that it's American cheese. I don't really enjoy American cheese, but I did not ask if I could substitute it. But overall, 4 out of 5 stars. For my side, I got the petite Caesar salad. Caesar dressing was amazing, and the croutons were crunchy and seasoned. You do a 4 out of 5 for the Caesar salad?
For my entree, I chose the vegetable Wellington. I wanted to go for something that seemed like it was a bit more of a signature kind of dish. This is seasonal vegetables stuffed inside of a puff pastry. There is a roasted red pepper coulis. This is, I believe, vegan at the time that we had it. I think they've changed this to vegetarian now with an garlic herb cream sauce. So it may not be vegan anymore at this point, but I did find this to be a 5 out of 5. Absolute dazzler of a dish.
Yeah.
Totally recommend this to anyone.
And it's back to the Polynesian for some cocktails at Wailulu, the brand new restaurant there at the new DVC section of Polynesian. After consulting with our bartender and being reassured the banana flavor wasn't overpowering, I gave the banana old fashioned a try. Comes with Michter Single Barrel Rye Whiskey, Tempest Fugit Spirits Creme de Banana, Appleton Estate 8-Year Reserve Rum, St. Elizabeth Allspice Dram Liqueur, Angostura Bitters. It was extremely tasty. The whiskey and rum paired beautifully with the liqueur and Angostura bitters, producing a beautifully fall spice cocktail with an end note of banana. 4.5 out of 5.
And then I had the Pandan Gin Mule. This I found to be a nicely balanced mixture of foraged gin with lime juice, ginger beer, working in harmony. The ginger can hit some notes harder at times, as can the lime juice, but they are harmonizing together as a whole, even if they're not always playing the same notes at the same time. This might just be my new favorite mule. Again, 5 out of 5. Another dazzler. As for the banana old fashioned, I thought that the banana comes on the onset, not overly sweet as artificial banana as you might think that it would, and it works well with the rum and the whiskey, so well that you might even think it's a bourbon. So perfectly balanced. 4.5 out of 5.
I got the the Hibiscus Margarita. It has Terramana Blanca tequila, Sorrel liqueur, cinnamon syrup, hibiscus, and agave.
And I got the Owl's Brew Pineapple and Black Tea beer. I know, it sounds bizarre. We will get into how that tastes here in just a moment, but also it is important to remember when you are going out, stay hydrated, get some water with your drinks.
I really enjoyed the Hibiscus Margarita. Not normally a Blanco tequila girly. I really like reposado, but this was actually really tasty. I was concerned it was going to be a little too floral because of the hibiscus, but it wasn't at all. The spirit came through very beautifully. I had a 5 out of 5 for that. It was very good, very tasty. And the agave gave it a little hint of sweetness.
As you can see, I already drank half of my beer before I thought to start filming any of this, but I did have to give this a try. It came at first, there's a little bit of a seltzer mouthfeel to it, but it is kind of a Frankenstein's monster of a beer. I'm going to have to give this thing a 4.75 out of 5. If you like Kona beers, you're going to thoroughly enjoy this one as well.
So I just wanted to give a shout out to all the amazing cast members, servers, and bartenders that treated us with such remarkable grace, and just service was absolutely first class.
Yes, remember on the Disney app you have cast compliments. If you have great service when you are visiting the Disney parks, the Disney resorts, anywhere that anybody works for Disney, let them know. Give a cast compliment and give them a shout out. Have a great one.